Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the Daily SPY Report for Monday, October 18th. Before I jump into the charts, would love to have you click like each and every time you see one of these videos. Would be great. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. That will make sure that you're notified by YouTube each and every time this daily report is uploaded Monday through Friday of every week. I put out the Daily SPY Report. Let's jump to the charts. Once again, the reminder, at least from my perspective, of the longer-term trend. I'm going to say into the first quarter of next year. We have a long-term trend line that captured the September highs. The channel bottom, which is based on that trend line, has not been tested at 414.97. In fact, it doesn't look like it will be anytime soon following last Thursday's buy signal above a combination channel top and descending two-thirds speed line. Both are a bit trend defining, but especially that speed line today at 440.40 to 440.67. Let's zoom in just a little bit, give you a better view of that. This is our base of support. We have a buy signal here in effect since Thursday's close. We got the follow through on Friday, that one-day target at 446.30. I think I said 1 to 2 day target. It actually was essentially reached last Friday. We didn't actually test that channel top, but we came 4 ticks away from testing the rising short-term channel top. So that area is near-term resistance. In other words, I call it a 2 to 3 day containment. We've got one now. We can fall back from here perhaps over the next day or two to the 440.40 to 440.67 area, where once again the market can bottom out through next week, and above which anticipating that 466.76 long-term trend line over the next 3 to 5 weeks or so. If we can get up and over 447.28, in other words, close above 447.28 today, then we actually have a secondary buy signal, and we should reach 466.76 within about 2 to 3 weeks. That 454.05 high from early September would become really a 3 to 5 day target. So closing above 447.28, 454.05 expected by Friday's close, the 466.76 3 to 5 week target over the next 2 to 3 weeks only. I can show you some support and resistance levels, which I have been, over the last, since I've been doing these for a couple of weeks now. And you can see that 443.91 is an intraday pivot point. Essentially, we did close above that point on Friday, 445.87. So 443.91 is your intraday support. You could call it day support, able to contain at least initial, possibly daily selling pressures, and above which we should continue attacking, if you will, this 446.30 to 447.28 area today. But if we break or open below 443.91, the market can fall back into the very low 440s, that 440.40 to 67 area in reach today, where once again we can place a weekly low, and above which bullish continuation is expected into November. Let's talk downside. What if we happen to fall back and actually settle today below 440.40? Then we have a failed buy signal, I'm going to call it a near-term buy signal in my book. You know, one person's near-term is another's long. The way I break it up, you've got day trading. That's obviously short-term. But 3 to 5 days for me is short-term. 2 to 3 weeks is near term. You get beyond 2 to 3 weeks, it becomes more mid-term, like 3 to 5 weeks, a couple of months, and then 2 to 3 months and out is long term. That's just the way I break them down personally. I don't think there's a right way to necessarily do it. It's just what makes sense to me. So I say that we have a near-term buy signal, 2 to 3 weeks, 3 to 5 weeks above 440.40. But if we close back below 440.40, we have a failed near-term buy signal. That, in essence, should add weight to the market as we continue into November trade, and I wouldn't be surprised under that scenario if we fall all the way back over the next several weeks to 414.97. Now, there would not be a clear signal for that, just FYI. It's just that that would be the sort of 2 to 3 week tempo. Definitely can take on added weight below 440.40. I should apprise you, though, what the initial target would be. If we do close below 440.40, I would anticipate within just a few days the 433.83 rising channel bottom, which can contain selling pressures through the rest of the week, and if settled below, would then indicate this descending channel bottom that you can see here at 423.67. That becomes the next 2 to 3, 3 to 5 day target below 433.83. And so hence the stair-step approach to the downside if we close back below 440.40. And FYI, that 423.67 channel bottom is dropping gradually, as is rising the 414.97 channel bottom, and they all come together the first week of November in the 419 handle, just so you know. So, if we close below 414.40, there is a scenario where we could break to 419 roughly by the first week of November. But right now, that's not what's happening. We are bullish into November above 440.40. Let me jump to the NASDAQ real quick. I keep mentioning this. We did get that buy signal above that speed line today at 366.22. That is a buy signal that should play out into November over the next few weeks. Next 2 weeks, expecting a retest of the 382.77 high from early September. And over the next 3 to 5 weeks, the 393.03 rising trend line. And then along the way today, this might be worth noting, 372.12 can contain daily highs, possibly into midweek. And if we close today in the triple Q above 372.12, then we have sort of a sign of bullish continuation into later week. We should, if we settle above 372.12 today, reach 382.77 by Friday's close, where we can top out for at least a day, possibly a week, and if settled above, should then yield that 393.03 within just another 3 to 5 days. And that's all I'm going to say about the triple Q. I will leave you with this image, the support and resistance in written form. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Helps me out a great deal. And I will then talk to you tomorrow for Tuesday's Daily SPY Report. You have a great evening.